At ease. Welcome to Vet Talk, everybody. Real vets, real stories. It's your boy B.Ford, and what we gonna be doing here at this podcast is talking about stories that we shared together, whether it's in the military, outside the military, downrange, in the barracks, wherever we can. But what we gonna be doing is just letting our hair down a little bit, sharing some stories, and just talking about some of the things we experienced in the military. Right now, I got two battle buddies that I served with, one in Korea, one in Germany, in Arizona. To my left, I got my homeboy, the soldier I served with, McCormick, and to his left, I got my other homeboy who I served with, battle buddy, Ramon Benton. So yeah, what we gonna do is we'll get started. I'm gonna go dive into this a little bit, and what we first gonna talk about is my first question to you gentlemen is what made you guys join United States Army? We can start off with you, Ty.
Thank you for having me, first of all, B. To be real with you, so I had two different, I was going to say, breaks in service.
Okay.
So the first time I went to the military, I went to the reserves.
Mm-hmm.
Found out my girlfriend at the time in college was pregnant. We all, we both decided somebody need to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Figure out she couldn't do it with a belly, so I was the one that did it.
For sure.
And I like the fact that, I picked the MOS that gave me enough bonus so I could put some money in the Chevy and have some money for diapers and everything.
Right,
so
right,
that's
very
pretty much what
important.
happened, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Got that GI Bill.
You did.
You did. Got down range, got deployed right after AIT and decided I might as well go active duty. They're going to deploy me again. And so then I wanted to actually get a job to where I knew that I would have a more secure life after the military too. So I
Yes,
did
sir.
reserve and active duty. Those are my reasons.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'm gonna pass that same question to you, Ben. What made you join the United States Army?
My life was in shambles,
Yes,
to
sir.
be honest. I was hanging out with the wrong crowd. Prior to that, I was, I grew up in the church
Mm-hmm.
and everything. And, yeah, man, I was just looking at my life and saw everything around me falling apart for the most part. And, yeah, I just decided. And at the time, I was separated from my first wife. And then, I contacted her, and we got back together, and then we talked about it. And, we pretty much figured out that was the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Already.
So, yeah.
All right, man. I appreciate y'all sharing it, man. But yeah,
So,
I can tell y'all a little bit about me as well since it's this first episode. What made me join was, man, like kind of like you been, man, running around with the wrong group of people, hanging out with the wrong group of people, and at that time, it was just a crazy point in my life, trying to figure out life, not understanding as a young man, just graduating high school in the real world, not understanding what's going on in the world. So, kind of hanging out with some people, some good people, some bad people. But at the end of the day, once one of my friends got killed, I feel like I had to make some different decisions with what I was had going on. So. But yeah, man, we go fast forward a little bit. So, Ty, we can start with you. I think I met you first back in Korea, man, back in 06, 2006.
Yeah.
So, that was a hell of a
20
year.
years ago.
19, but almost
crazy.
20, bro.
Right.
That's
So,
crazy.
So yeah, bro, tell me how you felt, man. Me and you in Korea back in 2006. 'Cause I think you was there before I was.
I'll piggyback off what y'all said. So one of the reasons why I did join, something similar happened. So
Okay.
we was doing stuff in college, and I supposed to have been staying with a friend. And one night I was going to the crib with him, but me and my baby mama made up, and so en route I ended up going and kicking with her. That night he had to kill somebody. Somebody tried to break in on him. After that, after my deployment, my dad and my granddad died in a car wreck. That's
Oh,
before
sorry
I
to
went
hear
active
that, bro.
duty. Thank you, man.
My
And
condolences.
so within that time frame, we ended up splitting up.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I don't really have nothing going on right now. I'm gonna go ahead and go active duty.
For sure.
So Korea was my first duty station.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, since I'm prior service, I done came from Fort Gordon, which is in Augusta, Georgia. I'm from Anderson, Alabama. It's only 2.5 hours away.
Down the street.
Prior service, so I don't have no restrictions. I can go and come as I please. I can have my car. At the time, you know what I'm saying, I got 96 Impala with screens falling,
Yeah.
screens, you know what I'm saying, 22-inch rims.
You did.
So,
Slow down, Big Crit.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So imagine coming from that to all of a sudden they tell you finna go to Korea.
Yeah.
So when I met you,
Mm-hmm.
I just came off a whole year of still being me.
Oh, for real.
You know what I'm saying? So I got over there to Korea, and it was the same thing. I kind of met like-minded people, and I remember the first time I saw you at Formation.
Yeah.
And I said, oh yeah, this dude different. I was like, oh, he chilling. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I like B because B, he wasn't too hard, but he also, for those who probably don't know why I say he wasn't too hard, he wasn't too high speed, but at the same time, he wasn't no dirt bag.
Take care of
You know
business.
what I'm saying? He take care of
You know what I'm
business.
saying?
Don't do too much. Cool dude. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, Korea was a culture shock for me, dog. And
Gotcha.
I got over there, you know. I had just as much fun on base as I did off base. I'm sure we'll get into that.
Oh no, for sure. I mean, yeah, we could definitely maybe dig maybe a couple minutes into it right now before we move on to Arizona. But yeah, man, I mean, like you, man, going to Korea after deployment, because I went there after deployment. So when I got there, I'm one of the very few people that got a deployment patch. So that already right there kind of set the standard and kind of separated me from a lot of people. But just being in the barracks, man, meeting everybody that was there and running into you, man, like you said, man, it was a culture shock. I'm a 22-year-old coming from Texas. Never thought in a million years, man, I'd be in somewhere like in somebody's homeland, Korea, let alone toes on the dirt and eating their food. So, so yeah, man. So that's totally different, bro. So yeah, that was a culture shock, like you said. But yeah, man, running into you in the barracks, man. You know, you was the guy that had the producing the beats on Fruit Loops. Everybody rapping.
I remember
you know
that
what
right.
I'm saying? All that, man. So, you know, Dave Chappelle out. So, we had the whole studio in the barracks, man. So, that was depending on what you was into, that was the place to go, you know. So,
and then we took it to the club after that.
Took it to the club after that, man. Yeah. So, we in the club, man, representing the barracks like we really got something going on. Like, we really some superstar.
106 train.
There you go. All day. That's what it was back in 06, man. Those the days. But, yeah, man, so. I definitely, like you, man, I'm pretty sure, man, we could spend a whole another 30 minutes to an hour just talking about some of my experience that we had over there. But I'm going to pass it along, too, and shoot down the road a little bit to my man Benton about how we met back in Arizona, because that was right after. So I went to Korea in 06, and when I left Korea in 06, I got stationed in Fort Huachuca, Arizona. And maybe not in that time frame, but sometime before we deployed, I ended up running to Benton. And so, yeah, that's how we ran into each other, knowing some of the same cats, some of the same battle buddies, sergeants and soldiers, chopping it up and introducing each other. But, yeah, Benton, man, that's how we so tell me what you remember about Arizona a little bit, man.
Yeah, so how me and you met. Well, first of all, Arizona, Fort Huachuca was my first duty station after basic and AIT. And pretty much, you know, I was there, man, I got there in April, and before December, because December is when we deployed, right?
April 7?
Yeah, April 7, my bad. So right before we deployed, that's when me and you met, because at the time I was rooming up with your homeboy, Sergeant Riddick, because he was messing with Twin
Shout
at the
out
time.
to Sergeant Riddick.
Sergeant Riddick, cool cat. His mama like a sergeant major or something, right?
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
At the time, yeah.
I know she was a lifer or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, excuse my language, people. But anyways, the funny part is now we didn't really hit it off at the first time we met, because, you know, Riddick was like, I'm staying with him, and he's like, you know, he asked me like, man, where you from? Da da da. And I told him, I already know our brother laughing. Anyways, I told him I was from Dallas. He's like, oh yeah, I know somebody from Dallas. He's like, yeah, Brandon from Ford, he from Dallas. And then you know, when I first met Brandon, he's like, oh, yeah, what's up? You know, just a welcoming cat, you know what I'm saying? He's like, hey, yeah, man, I'm from Dallas. Man, where you from in Dallas? I was like, Oak Cliff. Hey, I just said the first thing. It's a reason behind that. We'll get to that later. But anyway, I ain't from Oak Cliff, nigga. I'm from East Texas, okay? All right? But there is no but. But anyway, so anyway, right before we deployed, we became even closer, because we knew. He even knew some of my friends, you know what I mean, that I was cool with in my company. I was Bravo company when I first got there, and then before we deployed, it was a unit called 69th Signal Battalion, or 69th Signal Battalion, and everybody in that battalion had our MOS. And from the first sergeant, I think the only person that didn't have Caper Dog, my bad. Talk about us, can't talk without us. Yeah,
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
25 lean.
The
Yes,
dirt
sir.
bags. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Now, but anyway, ain't nothing but blacks and Mexicans. But anyway, no, I'm kidding. But anyway, so yeah, they sent me to that unit. We deployed. I went to Camp Arab John Kuwait, which everybody who's been in the military, y'all know that's a vacation.
But hold on, I don't mean to cut you. Let's
What's
slow
up?
down before we get to that deployment.
Okay.
Let's just kind of get into Arizona a little bit, because in
Yeah.
Arizona, man, I'm pretty sure we got some of the same people, like you said, some of the people we circled around with.
Yeah.
So like I'm saying,
okay.
like,
I'll put it this way. I can't speak on a lot of the things that happen because it's a lot of craziness, but some of the same people that we knew, and I'm talking about we tight with those people, you know what I'm saying? So they kind of like it just bonded us, right?
Yeah, because you got to realize at
And,
that time, by Arizona being your first duty station, that was at that time probably my third or fourth. I'm coming off almost a deployment ahead. So us being in Arizona at that time, we looking at the military two different ways.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
What's going on? I'm looking like I already know what's going on. I already know the game right now. So,
and that's the thing. Even though I'm a little older than him, and this is on a different spectrum also. He's a little bit more mature than I am. But especially like when I got into the military, like he said, he already knew the game. I'm all locked up and everything. Like parade arrest, and everybody was like, "Hey, calm down, soldier." Like, Eddie,
I
don't
told
even worry
you
about
when
it.
I saw him, I was like,
He
I
cool
gotta learn
people.
from him.
He was cool people, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, eventually, yeah, we all deployed, and after deployment, and I know we'll get to that. Everybody was either PCM. Is it PCS? Yeah, PCSing, or we was like going to our other duty stations or getting out the military. And pretty much me and him were PCSing to the same place in Germany.
but didn't know it.
Yeah, and didn't even know it.
Yeah, didn't know it.
And the
because
crazy
you had to realize
part,
at that time, I didn't mean to cut you off,
No,
but
you
at that
good.
time, when I first met you, we in two different units.
right?
And then we come back before we deploy. We in the same unit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like you said, you was in Bravo Company, but I was in 40th.
Okay, yeah.
I was in 40th Signal Battalion, so that was a little bit different because, like you said, we was the only battalion at that time, or I'm sorry, not battalion, company at that time that had all cable dogs in the whole U.S. Army at that time. So that was kind of
Facts.
big at that time because after we came back from that deployment, they disbanded that.
Yeah, they deactivated. Yep.
So yeah, man. So we can move forward to the deployments, like you said,
For
from Arizona. We did get deployed together at the same, say, battalion, brigade or whatever. So we was at the same time. You went to Arizona, I went to Bagram, and I also went to Kandahar, which is some different stories in itself. All three of those. But yeah, but just to kind of move on to the next subject, what was your deployment experience like?
It was a vacation. I ain't gonna lie. We had civilian clothes after 5. We had swimming pools. We was drinking Monster drinks. That was the first time I ever heard about that shit. But anyway, I mean, it was cool, man. I ain't gonna lie. We didn't hear no mortars and stuff.
Serious?
I swear to God, bro, we didn't hear no mortars, no nothing. But I came back to when we got back to Fort Huachuca, everybody's like, man, they was shooting at us and stuff. Like, word. They're like, what?
Bro.
Like, dang, nigga, like we was sleeping.
I heard of that.
Can I tell you my experience?
Yeah,
I
what's
seen
up,
that
Ted?
on a movie one time.
So you was in Bagram Air Base, right?
Yeah, for my second
We
deployment.
built Bagram Air Base.
Oh, wow, that's
Oh,
crazy.
shit.
I was 926 engineers off of Green Springs Highway in Birmingham, Alabama. That was my reserve unit. I was a carpentry and masonry specialist. Like I told y'all, I went my
Military.
10,000
You
put
was
in my
on it.
Chevy. So I was,
What?
I had
That's
already
what's
been
up.
doing roofing, so I was a carpentry and masonry specialist.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Dog. It wasn't no pool. When we was over there,
I apologize.
we had a rock quarry.
A
We
tent.
had to tear down the old prison, rebuild it. It was still Russian ships, Russian planes and stuff over
I
there.
seen the planes and the
Disney
tanks.
Lane. We built Disney Lane where that bazaar is at. All the food runs go to Kandahar. We the one made the routes for that.
Oh, that's crazy.
The MWR, the Dragon that was there.
Yeah.
We built that. All the
That's
B huts on
crazy.
25th ID was there. I was there with
I
Tim
stayed in
Mountain.
some B huts.
We built all of
That's
that
crazy,
2003. So I'm gonna to give you a backstory. When I told y'all, how I joined.
Yeah.
My baby mom was like, "You out here living crazy. You might as well be doing that."
Right.
So I'm doing what I used to do, and I'm watching the TV. So I'm thinking whatever I'm doing is why I'm seeing these buildings blow up. This is 9/11.
Right.
And so I'm like, yo, this is a good movie. You know what I'm saying? So, lo and behold, my dumb butt went and signed up shortly after, found out it wasn't a movie. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I ended up embargoing. But I didn't see the type of stuff you talking about. So we got our R&R. You know, your R&R.
Exactly. Yeah, same thing. Same thing.
Like that. But, dog, that's crazy.
Yeah, because he didn't really push forward.
So
your ISAF mission was totally different.
But see, you gotta realize this by at that time, by us being the only signal company that had all cable dogs, we was broken down by not only platoons but also sections because everybody had the same. We had an E6, corporal soldiers behind that, so we support the whole theater when we was there.
Gotcha. So I didn't go signal until I went active. So when I went active, then I went signal.
What was your MOS before?
So when I was 21, I was 51 Bravo. I was carpentry major specialist.
I
was combat engineer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know
y'all
I scored a 91 on the ASFAB, and I went there and said I want to lay bricks and build houses
or some shit. Like 91.
You could have went almost in mine.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
My dad said, "Is you crazy?" I was like, "I'm finna get $10,000 bonus. I'm finna
Hell no, that's how they got your ass.
And box Chevy with 415s on them twumps.
Hell no.
Them TJs gone real
tax free, right?
Taxes hit me.
Yeah.
And then they don't tell you. See, this is some game for y'all. So they don't tell you when you get your bonus back in the day. You thought you gonna get that whole thing, but you don't get. You get half of it when you graduate, basic. Then it's taxed, and then you get another amount when you get ready to, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, I got all mine up front. I was in Kuwait.
Man, but he talking about a different. You talking about a re-up, and he talking about
my bad. Yeah,
I finna switch chairs.
My bad. hey, I came to Kuwait. I went overseas like the Europeans came over here. It was already built.
This better had a bonus that came in pools with what you call them turbans on and all that stuff like that. But no, we was still, we still in greens.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We still in BDUs, jungle boots. You know what I'm saying?
When I joined, they had that gray stuff.
See?
Yeah, ACU.
Yeah.
See, we was still cheating. We was still shining boots with candle wax.
Yeah. Cause see, when
I don't even know, we never shine boots.
Cause I realized, I don't know about y'all, but I went to Iraq and Afghanistan. So when I joined, it was still BDU. So when I went to Iraq, we had DCUs, the brown joints. We had those right there,
Desert Storm.
So
those ones I came in with.
So we had those when I went to Iraq. So just even Iraq and Afghanistan, them two totally different stories in itself. You know what I'm saying? So big difference, bro. So yeah, it was at ease, everybody. We back from the latrine break to finish talking to my fellow co-hosts, my guest today, picking up where we left off from the deployment to talking about the local nationals. So yeah, McCormick, what's your question about interacting with local nationals?
Okay, so I want to know the difference because like I told you, my unit when we got over there, we was building everything, so it was kind of more established by the time y'all got there.
For sure.
When I first got there, we had local nationals that was hustling. We had local nationals that was doing their job.
Yeah.
Then we had local nationals that were sketchy.
Gotcha.
So
all of them.
Right. So one of our first missions was to build the airstrip. So we're building the airstrip. We had local nationals working with us.
And we talking about Bagram?
Yeah, Bagram Air Base in Afghanistan. So at Bagram Air Base in Afghanistan, we had a rock quarry that we ran. We was laying the airstrip. We also built all the roads there. The local national that worked with us on the airstrip, they was trying to get on a plane and get up out of there.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
So Lil Johnny had a Nike shoebox with money. He was saying, "Put me in your duffel bag."
Yeah. Oh, wow.
We had the B huts we was building, and I was like, "Hey, man, these dudes got a lot of energy. What they doing?" You know what I'm saying? So come to find out, the same way they was, we would, people from the country would dip skull, or, you know what I'm saying, have to chewing tobacco, whatever. These boys was chewing opium plants.
Oh, wow. So the opium big
I didn't know it.
The opium big over there.
And
they
so
had an opium field.
That's where we get it from.
And they blowing big.
Yeah.
So that was the first time I introduced the hash.
Gotcha.
So so we called ourselves the boo boo fango boys. So you know what I'm saying. So you heat it up a little bit, crumble it, put it in a black and mild, go to the porta potty. Hey, you know what I'm saying. Get your smoke on.
Right.
So. And you know what I'm saying? They selling DVDs.
Yep.
Yeah, the
got-
boom boom,
Man.
boom boom,
Yep.
The
Yep.
boom
Everybody
boom.
got
boom boom.
The bazaar boom boom.
Hey.
So we got the bazaars that first started and stuff like that. But also we was rebuilding the prisons.
Yep.
So if we building the prisons, you know, you got them playing the Barney song, so they don't know where they at. They playing the Barney song on repeat. I love you.
I'm lost.
You love me.
Gotcha.
They
Throw them off.
These boys is getting in shape, bro.
Mm.
They frog hopping over each other for exercise. They blindfolded. We out here can't stand the heat, and they up here exercising. So I want to get y'all boys take on. Did you realize at the early age? Because I'm in my early 20s, just like y'all, and I'm like, I done survived the projects. I done survived, you know what I'm saying, the country. But I ain't realized it's the same thing over here.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
So like I say, you gotta realize by the time I got to Afghanistan, that's my second deployment. So I'm already used to a lot of that stuff from Iraq.
Right.
So while you saying you at Bagram when I went to Afghanistan, that's the first place I go. So I seen the prison, I seen the roads.
Were they still clearing landmines you got up? Because that's another big
Now
thing.
they wasn't clearing landmines, but I remember some
We
of the
cleared
areas
them.
where you on certain parts of the road and you in Bagram and they like, hey, minefield up ahead, and it's like they got them spots to where it's one car going in and one car you gotta take turns going back and forth through the landmine. So yeah, I do remember that.
So me being a country boy, you know what I did?
What's that?
I said, you know what? I ain't getting blowed up. I'm gonna watch these kids. I grew up in the country. We know I'm following you.
Send
to
the
go
Gophers.
to go pick these plums.
Right.
So you know
Hell
this trail better than anybody. So you know where to go without getting blown up. So whenever I need to go duck off and go get some DVDs, I need to go get, you know what I'm saying? Get my fingers boo boo.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing where you going. I ain't trying to take no pictures, but that's another thing. People taking pictures by the old airplanes that the Russians had. You know, they had the war with Russia over there. So people taking pictures of that and stuff, next to that, they blowing up. That's the first time I seen somebody blowed up.
Yeah,
dog.
see, it's crazy. See, when I got to Bagram, let's just say, Special Forces had a compound down the road
There you go.
where they had better food.
Man, what you talking about? Man,
So-
they them boys playing video games. They on the phone.
No, for sure.
All that.
So they had better food. So
Yeah.
so I had this up on my civilian truck where at night, where the evening child, we would I'll tell a couple of my soldiers, hey man, y'all wanna go get some better food? They'd be like, yeah. So we were getting that up on my truck, hit the gate, and we'll be going down to the Special Forces compound. And so going through that route to the Special Forces compound, you had to go through the town.
Yeah.
And also, when you came on the other side of town, they had a compound to where they still had a lot of those tanks and planes in the security area. But you can see them from the road from Russia.
When you doing the food runs.
The whole Iraq or Afghanistan Russia war.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what man. That shit's still there from this time right now.
Quiet as kept back then when you talking about like when the sun go down. Oh man. So we was building all the B huts without saying too much. 25th ID was there with us.
From Hawaii.
10th Mountain from Hawaii. They had the baddies.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
all the B huts
need
was
to make a
going
movie.
red when it got dark.
Jesus.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The connexes for the AFEs is right by there.
I know about them.
The NWR tent
I'm
is
so
right
lost.
next to it.
I know about them as well.
So I'm gonna get you found.
Cause
All right.
If it's late at night and you want to go make a call to call home,
Yeah.
you gotta go to NWR tent.
Yeah.
When you come out the NWR tent, you'll get that late night food with the special forces there. Get you some
12 o'clock.
lobster, get some crab legs.
What?
Yeah,
So-
crab
so-
legs and steak. Man,
I'm-
what you talking
So
about?
I'm gonna tell you this. In Iraq, my 67, who I deployed with 67 93rd Signal Brigade, we put a lot of phones in for the NWO.
Oh,
I'm talking about from the pedestal. So
Yeah.
when I first got there, I'm working night shift, and I used to be in the NWO when there was no phones.
right.
And I used to carry a little phone thing on my hip.
The
Yeah.
green
And people,
one?
no, the butt set.
The butt set.
I had a butt set on my hip.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
so the only way you could be able to call is if you at the pedestal
Punch in.
outside and get actually on the pairs to make a phone call.
Yeah.
This before they even extended to the NWO to get phones put off in there. So when we finally did get to the point to where phones were inside the NWO, we was the first people at night to put them in there. And I remember all these majors, lieutenant colonels sitting out there like, hey man, what's going on? What y'all doing? We like, got this phone. They like, can I use that?
Right.
I'm like, unfortunately, sir, you can't. And my NCO, bro, I'm brand new to the army. My NCO like, Ford, what the hell you doing? Man, you in there talking to me, you supposed to be working. And
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, so I'm like, talking to the lieutenant colonel and stuff like that, trying me to use the phone. He said, "Tell me, hell no, you can't use the phone. We trying to get it set up." Man, I kid you not, bro. Part of my 3rd week in Iraq, we troubleshooting phone lines. And my son Hawthorne, shout out, baby. I never forget you, baby. I never forget you. Son Hawthorne say, "Ford, take that bus set, go outside and try to call your mama." We in Iraq. And I'm like, bro, this shit sound crazy as hell. My man calling my mama from halfway across the world in Afghanistan. You don't know nothing about no phone system, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go outside, get my bus set, hook up on the purse, man. Try to call. This number you trying to disconnect. I'm like, man, this ain't working. I'm like, get the radio. Hey, son, Hawthorne, this ain't working. Try it again.
Use your phone card.
No, I'm on the bus set. I'm on the bus set. I ain't on no phone card.
You can't down. Okay, got you. You're limited with numbers.
So on the bus set, I hook it up again. This number you call not disconnected. He come over there do something. Forward. Try it again. All right, son, Hawthorne, who? Try it again.
What?
Match. I'm like, bro, I'm not about to call. My mama about to pick up, bro. She's not about to pick up this phone. I'm like, man, this Afghanistan dude about to pick this damn phone. My mama about to pick. Hello?
What?
Wow.
Hey, I'm in the middle of the NWO with a bus set on the phone cable. And everybody looking. When I said hello, when I tell you the whole NWO, bro, everybody in there turned and shifted their direction at me. He was like, I heard so Hunt on the phone. Did she pick up? I'm like,
what?
Yeah, bro, she picked up.
That's crazy.
She picked up, bro. He like, man, say something to her. You got 2 minutes to hang up. So I, tell her, hey, I'm good, yada yada yada.
Yeah,
I hang up.
dope.
And he's like, bring your ass outside. So now I gotta wrap it up. And now all these lieutenant colonels and majors and all these officers hiring people like, hey man, I need to use that phone, soldier.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ooh, this about to get tricky.
Line.
Cause I'm brand new, so I'm on like a PFC PV2. And the lieutenant colonel telling me, hey man, I need to use that bus set. And I'm like, hey, so you gotta come in here, bro, cause
Hey, they know
I
I
don't
got
know
this
what
work.
to do right now, bro.
Right
So yeah, bro. So and kind of fast forward to your to the question you had about the local nationals. Now we move forward to Afghanistan. I'm corporal. I got my own platoon now. One of my duties is other than running fiber cable and all this other stuff in Afghanistan. One of my jobs is too. I got to go every morning and pick up 30 to 60 local nationals. I got to sign them in because they building barracks for us.
Yep.
So yeah, bro. So it's it's 60 people. I got a Humvee, and they got like 2-3 cars, and they hanging off the side, hanging on top, on the Hummer. I mean on the hood and everything else. And I got one interpreter, bro.
Right. That's why I counted my first IED.
God.
So did you ever have that happen?
No. So my company, we never both times we never encountered IED.
Okay, so I was working the rock quarry, so I was picking them up to work at the rock quarry to get the we was busting down the prison, we were building the airstrip. When I tell you they had 8-year-old little boys with blocks on them quarter-ton trucks, and they were driving them trucks like grown men.
No, for sure, I believe it.
You know what I'm saying? We had one of them trucks blow up on us.
Damn.
And I was a touring gunner at the time. I'm 249, I'm on top. And yeah, man, my hip still messed up.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Now see, you asked me if we encountered any IEDs. No, because that's usually when you driving and patrolling or something like that. So no, we didn't. But I was at Kandahar when they had the prison break. 700 people got out. See, 2007, 2008. Because I did the 15-month deployment. We did the 15-month deployment coming out of Arizona.
I was like 18.
Nah, it was 15.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, I was still in E-Tay War.
Okay.
I was in Korea.
But now we did a 15-month coming from. So I did a 13-month in Iraq and did a 15-month in Afghanistan. Then I got out and did 2 more contracting.
Okay.
But back to Afghanistan. Now I was there in Kandahar when they had a prison break when the dude slammed a truck into the wall and blew it up and 600 people got out. And I tell you, after that day, bro, probably about 3 or 4 days later, if you was in Kandahar around that time, bro, it was 4th of July, day and night. We probably got hit 7 to 10 times a day, morning, noon, night, afternoon, mid-morning, while you drinking coffee, while you shitting.
See, a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know. We spend a lot of time, a lot of us that's over there, we spend a lot of time sleeping in those doggone cement
bunkers.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you about, bro. Kandahar got so crazy when Kandahar got so crazy when all those people escaped that it used to be like how you supposed to go to the cement bunker when you get hit.
Mm-hmm.
If you been there for a while, you was like, oh, when they got hit, you
Yeah,
just be like, hey,
telling me this.
we good.
You could tell they was
We
new
good.
when they got there.
We could tell everybody knew because I remember we was there for a while and First Division got there and 82nd Airborne 82nd Airborne they plane unit, I forgot what they call them, but not the infantry unit, but the guys that flew the planes and all that
Air defense.
or whatever.
assault.
Whatever. They was there too. We had been there 9 months, so we got hit a couple times in the daytime. We could tell they was new because they hit the ground. We hit the ground like, what y'all doing? Like, man, y'all might well get on up, bro. Like, ain't nothing going on over here. Like,
Right.
so
That's what we talking. Like
that's
by
how
that
we
time,
go.
so like I told you, we were engineers. So by that time, we got to hustle. We started building entertainment systems because there was an AFES there.
Yeah.
So we would build you a hutch and a cabinet,
Gotcha.
so you could put your stereo.
Yeah.
You could put your foot lock at the
Little
bottom.
live entertainment.
Man, yeah, put your little air mattress. You feel like a king.
What?
Man, when they made everybody go to them bunkers,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah, that was crazy.
we put our headphones on.
See,
get on the mattress, laid back.
See, everybody done had
Watch Dave Chappelle.
everybody done had the Cadillac Humvees with the tinted windows,
Right.
and the
It did.
Starbucks like they did in Air John.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, you do.
Man, I said this man had the life, didn't
had
he?
it easy, bro.
Man, this man had the life.
We
Drop top.
over there sweating every night. He
Drop
over there,
top.
la la la.
Yeah, living like a rock star.
Yeah, bro.
You know,
Crazy.
Hey, mama.
Man.
Hey, how y'all doing? I've been
Calling
on the phone
every
too
night.
long. Let me let y'all go.
His only worry every night was, do I got enough minutes on my calling card?
Hey,
So let me
100%.
ask y'all
Get your
something.
ass out.
Let me
Am I
ask y'all
eating it
something.
zone 6 or zone 1?
Yeah, I'm
Right.
just.
So let me ask y'all something. I want to ask you something. So, at that time, even though we dealing with PTSD,
PTSD,
but we don't realize it. We in an altered environment, but at the same time, trying to figure out when you call home,
Mhm.
what were your talks like? Did you explain what you were going through? Because I know I didn't. I was just so happy to hear from somebody that I was just have a regular conversation.
So at that time for me, before we get into that question, man, let's take another small break and we'll come back to it. get
Hydration
into
formation.
it. And so give us a couple minutes, everybody. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Vet Talk with B.Ford again. We're about to finish our conversation. McCormick, what was your question again, brother?
So my question was, during deployment, we all get ready to transition to going to another duty station, but at the same time, I'm sure those conversations when you had the first communication, like you were saying,
Right.
were special. Did you realize during those conversations where you were really at and what you were going through when you was talking to your family members and loved ones?
Ben, I'm gonna let you answer that first because I feel like mine might be a little longer, a little deeper, so I'm gonna let you answer that first.
All right, so the first answer is no. My parents, I talked to my parents when I first got there. I did talk to my kids, but as far as like realizing where I was, I mean, honestly, man, I'm not gonna lie. Kuwait was just like a laid back deployment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna be all
Like another duty station almost. just a
Yeah,
different
yeah,
country.
pretty much. Like, and pretty much it was so laid back. You know what I mean? Like I said before, we had like civilian clothes after 5. We had swimming pools and stuff like that. We didn't really hear about mortars. We did have like threat levels and all that stuff where they like locked the whole base down and stuff
Right.
like that. But other than that, man, just talking to my family and stuff like that. I was just like, yeah, I'm good. I'm here. We do like video calls. I think Skype was a thing back then.
Right.
And then talking to my kids, I'm not gonna lie, like I got a little emotional there, but that was just being away from my kids. You know what I mean? But yeah, as far as like it being like a crazy type duty station with like mortars and stuff, I don't be 100%. Anybody ever been to Camp Air John, use a damn lie. If you said that it was hard, that shit was fun.
Air Jordan.
Thank you, Air John.
Air Jordan. You were in the flyest duty station possible.
Hey, 100%. And I was hip this.
Midnight child.
Hey, what? What? Hey.
I've been there, so
Nigga,
I know.
hey, Jim, nigga, I got so swole over there.
Is it
Let me
true
tell you
that-
that.
hold on.
All we had was time to go to the gym.
Is
Nigga,
it true y'all boys had parties in the hangars?
Parties in the hangars. We had every Friday night. It was like I forget what they call it, but it was like a little club.
Yeah.
It was. I think it was in the MWR.
Something like that.
But man, it was like a club. You hear me?
Yeah.
I was in my early 20s. Nigga, it was fun.
They
So
play
I'm
Lil
not
Jon.
fixing to lie and say that shit was hard and I saw death and all that shit. I had fun. Okay.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Outside of that, that's when I experienced hard times and shit. But that was just from my my chain of command. But anyway,
we'll definitely tap into the hard times
sir.
a little bit.
Yes,
but
sir.
for as me and my experience, man, like I can tell you, Iraq and Afghanistan. Nah, you don't know. That's just me personally.
Yeah.
You don't know because you going through the motion. You doing like what the task at hand. You doing what the needs of the army are. You think you who. You think you doing it so you can get promoted, get to the next rank. So at the time, bro, nah. You think you doing what's asking you to be done. It's not to me personally, not to fast forward or kind of jump ship, but to me, it's not till you're not there no more. You realize, like, hey, bro, some of this stuff I'm looking at, what I'm going through is like not normal, bro.
Right. See, you don't want to discredit yourself.
Yeah.
Not to discredit what we were going through, but even though we were doing something that was abnormal,
Right.
the people on the other end of the phone looking at us like heroes.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
And I like I say, bro, small things like,
For
bro, I
sure.
can tell you this, bro. Like when I came home, like for O&O one time, I'm at the 7-Eleven getting gas. Right. A car. You know, my family, you know, we from the hood, whatever. So at the gas station, the car started backfiring. Everybody looking like, oh, what's going on? Bah, bah, bah. You know, car backfire, whatever. I'm looking like, shit, ain't nothing happened.
What made the green grass grow?
You know, so I'm like,
Normal day.
you know, exactly, bro. So it's like, you know, then you know, you realize later on, like, your attitude changed a little bit. You know, you realize things maybe agitate you more than what they should be. You know, so it's small things, bro, that slowly start climbing that ladder, and you realize, like, hey, bro, like, I might not be the same person I once was as, you know, say prior to. So yeah, no, I totally get what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying about how you felt doing them phone calls, because made a lot of phone calls at that time, and see by the time in Iraq, I wasn't married, had no kids, so it's all me. So it's all me, and like only people I really had to check in with was my mom, and my brother.
Right.
So I talked to them a little bit here and there, but I'm hearing people that got families, long phone calls, like, hey man, like it is what it is over here right now. 'Cause you gotta realize, like in Iraq, I was there from 2005, so I'm there second wave of the war, kind of, you know what I'm saying. So it's live then. Like I remember waking up for PT, we could see tracer rounds going back and forth. Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying. So it was real. But at that time, I'm not thinking about like that. I'm thinking about my mission. So yeah, no, I'm
what you
riding
signed
with
up
it.
for.
So yeah, you know, just to kind of move the subject a little bit. Me and you, Ben, you know, we had a little time in Germany, Europe, and I know even though me and you, Ty, we wasn't in Germany together, we still was in Europe at maybe around the same time a little bit. So let's move, man. Let's move the needle a little bit and kind of get out these deployment stories and talk about maybe Europe and Germany a little bit. So let me start with you, Ben, because I know, man, you got some stories together about Europe, and then we'll circle back to Ty and see what he got going.
Party Central, man. Let me tell you something. Look,
Every place you been party central.
yes, everyone, even the parties. But anyways, hey, but yeah, you know, Germany, man. Germany changed my life, right?
How so?
I mean, which aspect you talking about?
You tell me. That's what
All
I'm
right.
saying. You said it changed your life, so explain to me how.
as far as how I understand women, I put it that way, because I was dating a Iranian chick, and she was like that quote unquote that it chick everybody wanted to go party with and all this stuff. And just a backstory, or a short backstory behind that, is like, if you think about it, in Iran they couldn't do a lot. So when she got to Germany at 16, she was just like free and wanted to be, you know, I guess what you would say in America, liberal. She wanted to just be like just free and spread her wings, wear hot pants and all this stuff. So for me, you know what I mean, like going out with her and a lot that taught me a lot about how no offense to the German ladies, but how German women act, you know, compared to American women. You know what I mean? Not that it's any better or worse, but
let me get her a little due.
Yeah.
She wasn't just German.
Oh yeah. Well, I
So-
mentioned that
so-
she was
right,
Iranian.
Right, no, you did, but I'm looking at it too. Like, I get when you met her,
Yeah.
she felt like she almost letting her down a little bit. She kind
I
of
mean, she was
exploring
laying
life.
everything down.
She kind of exploring life because
No, for sure.
because she was an Iranian girl coming from
They
Iraq
restricted.
For
to
sure.
Yeah.
Germany where the rules are different. So I could definitely understand a little bit
For sure.
of how she felt a little bit.
For
'Cause,
sure.
You know, and the reason I say it to everybody because I did spend some time with it as well.
Yeah. Brandon and me, Brandon, my girl, her friends, our her guy friends and everything. Like we were like damn near when Brandon would come around because Brandon he wasn't a part of our clique per se, but everybody fucked with Brandon. They was like, "That's that guy," you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But because like we were stationed in Stuttgart,
For sure.
but I was always in Augsburg.
2 hours away.
Where, every Friday.
Hey Ray, what you
goddammit.
doing? You staying here in Stuttgart? No.
Hey,
What Augsburg?
Hey, what did I have packed before formation?
Hey, before
My
formation, bro,
bags.
and
Hey.
this man, this dude would come at lunch.
Lunch.
So remember, we get an hour and a half.
Oh, he out
Al-
of the chop.
No,
He
hour
out
and a
of the
half,
chop.
bro.
I already know.
Hour
He
and a
out
half.
of the chop.
This man showered, packing his bags.
Ready to
Hey.
go.
Friday formation. Soon as safety briefing over,
I'm out. Hey, I'm out,
Hey,
nigga.
hey, sometimes I don't even see him on Friday formation. Hey, sometimes I don't see him on Monday formation.
Big.
Hey, sorry, I had a flat tire. I had a flat tire. I ain't gonna be able to make it. Man, you gonna get your drunk ass up.
100%. Hey, look, I would wake up at 3 a.m. and leave Augsburg to make it on time to formation. You dig? But yeah, like 100%, man. Like it was to me, it was just like a party. I'm not gonna lie. Like the military,
So,
it was
German
fun.
was that thing.
So okay. We talking about yours, so let's kind of get maybe
Let's
kind of get maybe
Tie it all in?
a little timeline. Right?
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
okay. You're going to
And
tie
I
it
don't
all
mean to
in.
put his business out here, but he already know we
You
already know.
good?
So when
Yeah.
he first get there, he in the situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was married.
There you
Yeah.
Hey, I'll put it out
Yeah.
there. I don't
Yeah,
give a shit.
no,
I'm
it's
write a
right.
book
Tie it all
So-
in.
go. So all of a sudden, let's say
to my second wife, by the way.
So let's
but
say
anyways.
what 3 to 5 months in, my man's like
one.
There you go. Okay, I'm being generous. I'm trying to be generous. Hey,
He being nice.
Hey, you didn't go to see them.
he come telling me, and like I say, like
He didn't go to CIF yet.
hey, we had a connection because we kind of got the German around the same time.
Yeah.
And at the same time too, we don't really know nobody, so we kind of like got the because we came from the same blue station prior.
Yeah.
So we kind of sharing stories with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he come telling me, "Hey man, I don't think this gonna work." I'm like,
Knowing you said, I don't think it is either.
No, this the thing. I don't really know him. I don't know her.
Yeah, we're learning each other.
okay,
Like
yeah.
we're
I don't
getting
know
to
her.
know each other.
Right.
Like so she came
Yeah.
with a daughter, everything. So he
Oh.
come to work telling me, "Hey, at home, X, Y, and Z." And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Wait. No, she was gonna bring her daughters, but her daughter was in high school.
okay.
She left everybody back in the States.
Gotcha.
But she had a house and all that shit.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
it was an older
So
chick.
So he
Yeah,
he come to work telling me
Yeah,
X,
man.
Y, and Z.
You dick.
Hey, he's
Anyway.
a wild boy.
And I
He's a wild
and I
boy.
don't really know him, right? And so I don't know what really, by me kind of being like German, probably my third or fourth duty station at this time. So I don't really know what to tell him. Besides, I'm just getting to know him from Arizona.
Right.
Yeah.
So when he come telling me this stuff, I'm like, bro, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
This
I ain't
dude
have
here-
no help.
This dude here go fishing around, finding something, and figure out something. And how all of a sudden he come telling me he going on deployment that's not there.
What? Hold on. Rewind. What you talking about?
Hey, I was
Tell me
living a
about
double life.
deployment.
I was living a
He telling
double
you about
life.
a deployment that's not there.
Oh,
So
I got you.
let me
So-
let me break it down.
Oh, he had a field wife.
There you go.
No,
You have a field wife?
No. This dude had a wife, but what happened was he trying to figure out a way to kind of
have a field
balance.
wife.
No. You know.
Oh, all right, let me break it down.
He's trying to get her back to the States.
All right, so pretty much.
He done
Listen,
wife.
so
Now
by
you get
the
what I'm
time I finally got my wife to convince to come to Germany, because mind you, she was older than me. She was like 12 years my senior.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she like 52 now, something like that.
Had it be.
Yeah, she still got a fat.
Had it be?
Anyway,
No,
yeah.
she wasn't chicken cooking. She wasn't chicken for the bears, was she?
Nah. Hey, I was winning.
There go my race.
So the thing is like, eventually, I kept telling her like, hey, if you don't come to Germany, then like it's over type shit. And I'm thinking like she just gonna give up, but she gave in.
No, she always.
You dig? And I'm like, oh fuck! By now I already met somebody.
She
You know what I'm
mows it
saying?
on over.
Yeah, she
Right.
came on in.
She said, boy, I'm mature.
Yeah,
I'm
hey,
come
but
over here.
look, so she came on to Germany, right? So I'm gonna fast forward. So by the time by the time she got there, I was already fucking with this Iranian chick, Mariam, right? And pretty much what I would do is I would spend like a weekend with my girl and just tell Mary like I'm deployed. I'm not, yeah. But listen, but now hear the whole story though.
That's not the part I'm talking about.
But listen. So when I would come back to and I would tell Mary like, hey, I'm on deployment, so I can't see you right now.
Field wife.
But listen.
You gotta let them finish.
But then when I would tell Mary like I'm deployed and shit, I would come back. I would tell her like, yeah, hey, they letting us come back from deployment and shit. And I'm thinking like she don't know shit about the U.S. Army and shit. But she had American friends and she had fucking German friends who knew. You know what I'm saying? So she eventually found out, but that's besides the point. So I was telling her like, all right, I'm deployed, so I can't come. So I can see you like next weekend and shit like that. But then on the weekends that I would be with her, I would tell my wife, I'm on funeral detail. I'm part of the color guard.
Okay, so hey, all y'all viewers and listeners, the ones that's been prior service, you probably know, but for the people who haven't, let's break down the definition of a field wife.
There you go.
But I get what you're saying.
He made up the field.
No. That's what I'm saying. You not getting. We need to stop. All right. Hey everybody, let's take a quick break real quick. We get right back into this story.
Yeah, we definitely got to.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We're back from the latrine break again. So Benton, I know you was telling us about your story about you and your significant others in Europe.
Yes.
So we're gonna let you finish that up, man. Go ahead.
All right, so pretty much, you know what I mean. I had my wife there. I eventually convinced her to come over to Germany. She didn't want to at first. But by that time, when I finally convinced her, because at first she was like, no, I'm not doing it. But by that time, you know, I'm just playing the role. I got her to come over. I had a girlfriend in Germany. Okay? So pretty much
Which
when
is Mary.
Which
was Mary.
Yes, Mary. Well, they call her Mariam.
Well, you gonna say Mary.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we call her Mary. But anyways, by the time I got her to come over, I was already in lust with this one chick. All right, so pretty much.
Mary, why you bugging?
Hey, 100%. But anyways, so by the time I got her to come over, I was already, you know, dealing with this one chick. And so pretty much I concocted a story. I think that's what the people say, right? I'm not gonna say what type of people they are.
Audible.
Caucasian.
Audible.
Yes.
You cut audible.
Okay. So I convinced her that pretty much like, okay, hey, and this is my girlfriend in Germany. I'm telling her like, hey, look, I'm on deployment, so like I can't see you every weekend. But every other weekend I can, and anybody that's in the military knows that that's not possible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So let's kind of fast forward to the other side of that.
Okay, so the other side, my wife comes in country, all right, and somehow I'm not gonna say how, but I got some orders concocted. I got some orders, and I got her to come in country.
Oh,
And-
Lord.
Which
this-
country?
Germany. And this is a side note, but I wasn't supposed to do this, but I actually paid for it with my government credit card, and I got in
Yeah.
trouble later for that twice.
Yeah.
But anyways.
this is a story for different time.
Yeah, it's a whole different story. But anyway, yeah, I was a
What
bad
with
boy.
DTS
Bad
pimping?
man. Bad man. I was a bad man.
Go-
But
go-
anyway,
go ahead, player. Go ahead.
so eventually I got her to come over there, and the thing about, and this is just a side story.
But Ray, come on, let's.
No, I'm gonna wrap it up. All right, so I got my ex-wife to come over there and stuff, and pretty much I was telling her that I was on funeral detail. All right, when I would be with Mary. So pretty much I was just like
Right.
alternating the
Right.
shit, right? Alternating. Okay.
Right.
So pretty much, eventually I got some. Oh, and I'm sorry. Let me back up. The orders that brought her over there were authentic, but the orders that sent her back were not authentic. Okay. So I got her. She went back home.
Right.
Okay. So eventually, I stayed with the Iranian chick, and eventually 2 years later divorced her. And
Y'all was married?
Who?
Who you divorced?
Yeah, we was married.
You were married?
No. Me and Mary wasn't married.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But no. So, but to try to get that, yeah, you threw me out. I feel like I was.
I just heard divorce. So I was like,
But I feel like I was in front of my chain of command right now. Like, well, no.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I
but so pretty much I got her sent back home to the States, and mind you, she already had a whole. She was older than me, so pretty much she already had a house and everything. So she went back, and eventually, that relationship dissipated. Is that the right word?
That's a good word.
Yeah,
whatever it is.
dissipated. It was destroyed. All right, I was the home breaker though. But anyway, so eventually, and then I stayed with the Iranian chick who wasn't about shit.
Right. Well, I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
I mean that could be marrying. A lot of those stories could be another time.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. That's a book.
So just to kind of
Yeah.
keep the conversation moving, just real quick, what year did you get out?
I got out in 2012.
Mac, what year did you get out?
I got her in 2011.
2011,
Oh,
so
shit.
2012 and 2011.
Okay.
So after kind of getting out the military, let's kind of fast forward to say 2 or 3 years. After getting out, what do you feel like? I'm not gonna say 3 ups and 3 downs, but what's a couple things that you guys felt like a couple strengths and weakness that you guys got from the military? What do you
Well-
feel like it brought you, whether something good or something bad?
I got my spoiledness on the back end. While y'all was in Germany, I was in Italy. And I was going to Germany every now and then. But being in Italy, I had the best of both worlds. I was working with the Belgian Army and the Navy, so in the Air Force. I wasn't dealing with Army like that.
So how do you feel that tied into your civilian life now?
When I got back to the States, I was back in Alabama. And to be honest with you, the work I was doing pretty much translated to work for AT&T
Okay.
or Spectrum. You know what I'm saying? That type of T-Mobile, that type of work.
IT.
But at the same time, like you said, my temperament had changed and I didn't notice it.
Gotcha.
I'm now full-time dad.
Gotcha.
And my daughter's like, you're a mean dad. That hurt me.
No, I'm pretty sure, bro. We all got some
You know, because I didn't know how to fix that.
how to take that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's a heart prick in I got a prick in my heart because I can't be the dad I want to be, and I've been longing to be this dad because I done spent a whole decade overseas turning up.
For sure.
But at the same time, I'm entering back into this world. I'm going back to school. I'm starting over day work. I'm using my GI Bill to go back to school. it looked like I'm a work study student. I'm 31 years old, bro. I'm living off of my GI
GI
bill.
Bill.
Well, not my GI bill.
Montgomery
Right,
GI
right.
Bill.
Yeah, I'm off the GI bill, so I'm not balling like I used to.
Right.
I'm not. I've been with foreign bad chicks
Right.
all of my 20s.
Nah, for sure.
And so I don't
No,
even
for
know
sure.
how
Bad boy,
to
spoiled.
function in this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At the same time, I'm like you said, like the biggest strength I had was I knew no matter what I set my mind to, I could get it done. But the big weakness was I couldn't get it done as quickly as I used to.
For sure.
Mm.
That makes sense. I totally understand that.
You know what I'm saying?
I
I was on a
totally-
mission, but the mission was a lot longer, bro.
For sure.
This ain't no 3 to 4 year duty station.
For sure.
This is for life right now.
For sure.
My daughter ain't no duty station.
For sure.
My education ain't no duty station.
And you ain't got nobody coaching. You ain't got nobody
My
telling you.
career
Facts,
ain't no
for
duty
sure.
It
station.
ain't cookie cutter.
I'm starting off from day one.
For sure.
So, I mean, I was one of them guys that thought I didn't get that hurt in the military. So,
Right.
I ain't finna file for no disability.
Right.
I'm going to thug it out.
Right. You got the chin up.
You know what I'm saying? Man.
So to kind of ask you the same question, what about you, Ben? What are some of the strengths and weaknesses that you kind of went through after leaving Germany after you got the military? I know you went to Djibouti. That's another conversation too. But
Right.
I'm just saying, life after the military.
You was in Africa, too?
Yeah, I was in Africa.
man.
From
Hey, go on, say
Germany.
what you going to say,
I
man.
had fun.
Hey, he put it like this.
What
Put it
can I
like
say?
this. He took my spot. I was supposed to go, but I got out.
Yeah, because he got out. I took his place.
So yeah.
You went
But-
from the red light district booty to the jump booty.
Hey, and it was cheaper too. $20 a pop. Anyways. But anyways.
But yeah.
But anyways. Literally. But anyways. So yeah, like when I got out, I'm not gonna lie, I was more disciplined and everything, but I was more like you said, I was still kind of in that military mind frame, like where everything had to be like this. Everything had to be
Kind
like
of laid
this.
out for you.
But but to me, and I'm just speaking from my perspective once I got out, because I was 30 when I got out. I'm looking at life like, man, this shit is chaotic. You know what I mean? Like when I got out September 2012, and around December, I'm not with my wife at the time that I just spoke about, so I'm living with my parents, and pretty much, man. I was at a place, and I don't know if you want me to talk about the.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, so I'm at I took my mom to Walmart, and it was around the Christmas season, right? And you know, like everybody's in everybody's way.
Right.
Man, that was the first time I ever had a anxiety attack.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
like I'm like, cause it's people coming from this way, and you know, in the military, you like everybody's like, you know, like everybody's like, you know what I mean? But like, man, I just kind of lost it, and then that's when I kind of realized I had a issue.
Yeah.
and I know Brandon, along with a couple other my battle buddies, they was telling me like, man, go get your benefits and all this stuff, you know, like, you know, just in case. And even though I had it good, and I don't, you know, believe I had it, I don't think I had it as bad as other soldiers and stuff like that, but being in that military environment, going through the things that I went through, you never realize that, you know, what you've been through.
Right.
Really. Even though I had a Cadillac,
Right.
I suffered from depression, anxiety, and I will say that, like I said before, the depression perhaps was probably from like me, you know, giving up on the military, like not being in there, and then not getting the help on this side.
Right,
you know
for
what
sure.
I mean?
So I don't mean to cut you off.
No,
but,
go ahead.
I mean, I don't know if y'all ever heard this saying. I heard this saying all the time. Is that they teach you and train you how to be a soldier, but they don't teach you and train you how to go back into the real world.
Not
Right.
at all.
Civilian.
And so
Not at all.
That's another thing. So
What?
I got out early. My daughter's mother, fiance, got killed a month before their wedding.
Damn.
So my whole thing was, I don't feel like she's in the right mind to really, you know, I wanted to make it easier for her.
Right.
Because despite we didn't get married like we planned before I got in the military, all that time has passed, and I know he had been there. So I didn't feel comfortable with knowing like,
Right.
the person she had for her support is gone.
For sure.
So I got out the Army intentionally.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's big.
And so I went and moved back, and so within that time, baby, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't one of them dudes to tell you like I hate my baby mama. My baby mama on her she doing her thing. She's still fine.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So I done came back home. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's what's up.
I done came back home like, dang. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe we can work this out. You know what I'm saying?
I might call two of mine after this.
Right.
But anyway, go ahead.
But truth be told, the most important thing is my daughter is my only child at this time. And I realized how much time I devoted to my military service. And all this other stuff probably wouldn't even happen if I put family first.
For sure. Yeah.
So
they do say the military come first.
Right.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So now it's my time to put family
like
first.
the mafia, y'all.
And see, for me, my legislation was German. So I didn't have, my last year military, my daughter and them came. So, you know, Germany, you do 3 years if you're married or whatever.
Right.
So the first year, my wife didn't come because she had the baby with her, yada, yada, yada. The second year she come, and that's when, you know, y'all seeing her, everybody else. She come to the unit and all that good stuff. So by the time I'm getting out, I'm already feeling myself changing. I'm already feeling myself changing before I even get out. Like that last year, like 2010, 2011, I'm already feeling myself changing, not knowing that I got into some trouble and I'm about to get out. So when I get out, man, it's like, I got a mixture of both things. I got this anxiety, pissed off, whatever, if you want to say PTSD, which is I have been declared for, but I got all this stuff built up, rambling around inside of me, not even knowing that. You know what I'm saying? So when I get out, man, it's a lot of things I think I'm doing that just, to me, is normal, but to my family, it's not normal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, I got to try to figure this out, and I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. It's like, man, I'm up here, and my lady tell me sometimes, man, you get mad about the smallest thing. When I'm like, hey, what's small to you is not small to me.
Right. It's life or death to us.
It's life or death. You know, it's something that I've been critiqued on for almost 8 to 10 years already. So it's like, who's wrong?
Right. I think the biggest thing is this, and I think it shows through us all sitting down. When you are in, your battle buddies have a bigger influence on your life.
For sure.
Facts.
That bond is still there.
For sure.
But when you get out, we don't really know how to support each other through what we're going through the same way we're in.
No, for sure.
And I think that brotherhood, I'm glad we're doing this.
No, for sure.
Because that brotherhood.
And that's why we doing it. That's why we doing it, Ty. That's why we doing it to this day because, man, as the dude behind the screen, the dude behind the scene, Pete, we was at work one day talking, man, and it's another guy who we work with, Ed, and we had a conversation, and we just like, hey, man, like, why don't we talk about it?
Yeah.
Why don't we talk about it, man? Because sometimes just even talking about it, man, sometimes just getting off your heart, getting off your head, it's a reliever. It might not be the reliever that you need, say, long term, but just to kind of sit down with people, man, who you can relate to, know, even if I didn't know you or if I did know you, just the conversations to know that, hey, I know you serve. So sometimes, man, I don't know about y'all, but for me personally, sometimes, man, some of the stories I tell or sometimes I could be talking in the office or whatever, and I just had that feeling like nobody can relate.
You did.
Because no matter if I serve with you or not, when I check in with you,
you gonna know.
Check in with a brother of arms. I'm still checking in with a brother of arms.
So that's why I wanted to do this, man.
Civilians don't really understand.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's not a knock.
Facts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Facts.
Exactly. And it's not a knock to them because they don't understand. But sometimes, man, like what I really want to put out there is that sometimes, man, when y'all hearing people talking, this might sound like the most off the wall thing. You like, man, hey, I don't know what this dude talking about. It sound like some BS.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, man,
they don't believe our stories.
I'm trying to tell you, man, because of the places we've been, and you might not have been there, and you might not understand that culture, and understand that that's real.
Yeah.
Like you saying, man, like people don't understand. Like, okay, we in Texas right now. Texas, usually, if you go out, if you're a party scene type person, club closed at 2. your club don't closing though too.
6
Nope.
a.m. 7.
You can leave a club
Yes.
at 6, 7, and when you leaving that club, it's another line for it to reopen in about
Right.
another 30, 40 minutes.
And it's a
Right.
party at somebody's
See,
house
that's what I'm
after
saying.
that.
So that's why when we come out of the club,
100%.
me, this brother, and this brother, we done been to the club in Dallas with suits on.
Yeah.
And we come out at 3
Hats
o'clock in the
too.
morning.
Yes, sir.
And we still looking for somewhere to eat and hang out.
I partied at the house, nigga. I was by myself.
Real talk. So yeah, man. So that's why I wanted to create this, man. To
Yeah.
kind of just for everybody to share their
100%.
experience, share how they feel, man. Hopefully, by the end of the day, you guys got something off your heart, off your mind, something that you probably been
Yes,
holding
sir.
in or whatever. But yeah, man. So that's why we're here, man. Because we real vets, real stories.
Yes,
There you
sir.
go. I salute to that.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir.
man.
Facts.
So before we close it out, man, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. Just one last question. We've been out for a little while now, almost 20 years, maybe 15 to 20 years. Currently now, man, how is life treating you?
I'll let you go first, bro.
All right. So life is all right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not 100% where I'm at, but I'm about 80. You know what I'm saying?
So do you feel like since you've been out, the roller coaster ride? Because I know more about your life than most people would know, because me and you a little bit closer.
Even my family.
But
Yeah.
but,
Facts, man.
But I know you've been on a roller coaster ride. So at
Yeah.
this point in your life, do you feel you at a high, you at a low?
I'm at a high.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm at a high, man. I have a LLC right now that
Yes,
I'm
sir.
working under. I'm partnered with another company right now, but yeah, I won't get too much into it. But pretty much, yeah, you know, I
That's
work
what's
for
up.
myself pretty much.
Yes, sir.
You know, I to a certain extent call my own shots. Of course, if I don't work, I don't eat. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, so like I'm doing my
That's
thing,
what's
man,
up, bro.
and it took time to get there, but I'm there.
That's what's up. So
That's what's up.
same thing to you, Ty. At this point in your life, bro, you feel. I mean, me and you might not have talked. We don't talk up and down through the years, of course.
Right.
But you know, I know a little bit about your life as well. So at this point in time in 2025, November 2025, do you feel like, man, you at a high or a low right now?
I'm at a high. So
Yes, sir.
To put it in
Vacation
perspective.
every other week. Every week. Yeah, my
So
bad.
to put in perspective how blessed I am, there's people that was served with us, that was over us, that was trying to kick me out when I was young and thugging, and I outranked them now.
It's funny how the tables turn.
You know what I'm
did.
saying?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
a federal employee now.
Yes, sir.
And throughout this furlough, I've been on vacation.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
So
'Cause
while
see-
people are not getting paid, I'm blessed enough to say I'm taking time off.
Yes, sir.
And
And
I'm
see,
still
I wasn't
getting
gonna put
paid.
that out there because I know you are a federal employee.
Facts.
Yeah, that's
And I
it's
know-
all good.
And if
bro.
everybody
I
don't know
wanna
right
show
now,
'em, you know what I'm
at the
saying?
time of this filming, we are going through a government shutdown. So this is a good brother to maybe speak about it if he wanted to. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying there are people real being affected by this.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be straight up with him. Dog, when I joined the military, I ain't know nothing about IT.
Mm-hmm.
When I was
None
in
of
it-
us did.
When I
All right, everybody, we back again with Vet Talk, real vets, real stories. McCormick, man, let's go ahead and pick up, man, where you were saying about what is life like now outside the military since you've been out.
man, life right now, I'm blessed, bro.
Yes, sir.
I was a trouble soldier.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna front.
Mm-hmm.
When I got in from reserves to active duty, I was still doing things that would give me certain accolades that didn't have nothing to do with the military.
Yes, sir.
So when I got out the army, I got back to my family, aka my daughter and my daughter's mom,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to reprogram.
Yes, sir.
But that was probably about, now looking back, that's 15 years ago almost. Now, I outranked the people that was trying to kick me out the army.
Man, it's a blessing, bro. It's a blessing.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a blessing, bro.
I run an $18 billion program for the federal government.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't gonna lie, I never saw myself doing this. I never worked in cybersecurity before, but now I had 3 cybersecurity program initiatives for the Department of Treasury. I've been able
Nice.
to hire my former platoon sergeant.
You did.
I've been able to hire my college mentor from when I returned from the military. I've been able to hire my manager from the Texas Department of Transportation when I returned back to civilian workforce. And when I say that, I'm not saying it to brag. I'm just putting in perspective for people that might be making that transition. Dog, I came out the military with no prior federal government experience, and I'm a GS-14 due to make a GS-15.
What's
Yes,
the
sir.
highest?
That
Yes,
shit.
sir.
And the highest you can make is a GS-15.
Thank
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what's up, bro.
After
Talk
that,
talk.
it's executive.
you. You did.
And I just feel like that's a testament to not only my strengths but also my weaknesses. 'Cause my weaknesses in the military, to be for real with you, is I never did my job. I was so focused on what was going on outside the uniform that I didn't do what I was supposed to do when I was in uniform. But once I got back in my baby girl's life, it put things in perspective.
Gotcha.
So now I'm at a point to where now I'm surrounded by good brothers that's on the same level as me.
Yes, sir.
And I feel like, the sky's the limit.
You did.
Yes, sir.
Because
Yes,
we
sir.
still got a little vigor in us.
Still got a little
And
time.
we still soldiers, baby.
Still got a little wiggle room.
You know
Yes,
what I'm saying? For real.
Hey. You did.
Nah, for real. Nah, for real. Nah, I'm digging with you, man. So, just to kind of shed a little light on mine, man. So, like some strengths and weaknesses, man. I don't mind sharing. Some of the strength was, I'm gonna start with the weaknesses. Some of the weaknesses with me, man, like I said, man, like we don't know what we're going through. So like what you kind of hit home with me was like you said, man, you coming home, you talking to your daughter a certain way, and she looking at you a different way.
Mean daddy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So for me, I was at the point in the time to where even my daughters call me mean. I'm like, I don't care about being mean. I don't care about that.
Because I'm Sergeant McCormick.
You did.
Well, nah, it wasn't even about the sergeant and all that part. It was about more about principle.
Yeah.
So I'm like, even though you mad at me, it's more about the principle of the thing than more about you being mad or happy with it. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
at some of those times too, man, where I'm thinking about the principle, I also got to keep in mind that, man, I'm raising. For me, I got 2 girls, so for me, I gotta keep in perspective that I might be thinking about principle, but they still got a life and they still need to be happy. They still need certain things that they need from their dad that at the time, I'm not gonna say I didn't care about, but it wasn't my top priority.
Man. Say
If that makes sense.
Say that.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Most
yeah,
definitely.
man. So I when you said that earlier, man, that really hit home with me saying, about your daughters, because at the end of the day, that's what we doing it for, is our family. So
Exactly.
to come home, man, to do all this stuff for our family, come home and the one person you doing it for and telling you, nigga, I don't like you,
Right.
that hit you different,
You wasn't doing it for me. You was
Nah.
doing it for them.
right? For sure.
It's my time now.
But
What
in
you
your
gonna
mind,
do?
you thinking, X, Y,
Yeah.
and Z. So yeah, bro. So that kind of hit me a little different and kind of made me think about like, hey, man, like, what you really got going on, bro? Like what do you got going on? When I say what you got going on, I mean internally. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I was doing it for them, but to get the resistance from them and like, nah, like, bro, we kind of almost, I ain't gonna say good without you, but you can go ahead and move around a little bit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So no, I totally feel you on that, bro.
You
know
did
what I'm
more bad than good if
Indirectly.
if you didn't know.
Indirectly.
Right. If you didn't know.
Indirectly,
you did more bad
bro.
than good.
So yeah, I totally look at that as like one of my weaknesses, but at the same time too, I'm one of those people. I love to talk. I love to kind of tell people like what they say is with me is like you might get a bad expression the first time, but my thing is too, I'm still gonna come talk to you.
Yeah.
So my kids, you know what I'm saying, like they might experience that bad feeling at first, but I'm the type of person like later on a couple hours or the next morning I'm gonna come and explain to you and tell you why I felt like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just had that conversation to kind of get the hot air out the room,
Right.
so we can get on the same page a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was about to tell you. Like 15 years later, me and my daughter, that's my kicking buddy.
No, for sure.
We take trips. We go to concerts.
fact.
We go
Oh,
to
I see.
festivals, you know what
Oh,
I'm
trust
saying?
me, I see.
You know, that's my kicking buddy. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Nah, for sure.
Hey, whoever try to marry her, they gonna have a hell of a job.
Gotcha.
Cause she's spoiled, dog.
I swear to God.
for sure.
Hey, on
So-
some realness.
So to kind of tell you about one of my weaknesses, cause like for me, man, I place my kids as the highest thing I got going on. So
Yeah.
that's if something ain't right with them, I gotta look at myself. You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? So
Facts.
yeah, so that's one of my weaknesses. But some of my strengths, man, I felt like I got more discipline. I wasn't raised with a father, so for me. Unlike you, you said your father was there for you kind of a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know how much
He
throughout
was
your
a
military
military
career,
man too. You know what
but
I'm saying? Yeah.
it seemed like, man, you kind of had a father figure to kind of lean back on when things got crazy. Even if you didn't talk to him all the time, you still had a backbone.
It
to
helped
kinda,
me get back centered when I was going through what I was going through. Yeah, you're right.
And see me, man, like
love that.
I didn't have that. So even in my military career, outside my military career, while I'm dealing with my wife, dealing with my mom, I'm like number one thing I tell my daughter is, hey man, every day I wake up, I'm figuring this out every day. I don't know the answers. I'm figuring this out on the fly every day, giving you my best judgment, my best decision. That's where I see fit. You know what I'm saying? So one of my strengths that I felt like was, man, is coming with the discipline. Discipline, the whole 15 minutes prior, be in the right place, right time, right uniform. Just the small things, bro. To me, the yes sir, no sir, like people might not understand, but bro, just even the yes sir and no sir, that take you a long way.
Right.
Facts.
That take you a long way, bro.
Look.
You could be wrong as hell.
Facts.
But because you said yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am.
Facts.
That changes a lot of things, bro.
Man,
so
can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Listen. And y'all heard what my boy just said, what my guy just said, man. Look, I grew up with my father like McCormick, right? And the thing is, like, a lot of cats try to use that as an excuse because they didn't have their father. We get it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it's like to not have my father, so I can't 100% tell you like, hey, you should do this or feel this type of way. But man, my boy Brandon, man, he was that one in his family who switched the game up.
Yes, sir.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yes,
and and think about this. I grew up with my father, and I look up to him.
Exactly.
You dig what I'm saying? So you can't say like, oh, that's just
exactly.
That's just like an excuse, and I ain't have my daddy and all this. Listen, my daddy was there. He was hard on us, and all this. And some people may say it's both sides of the coin, and you can say like, okay, well, your daddy was hard on you, so that's a good thing. I looked at it like, man, that nigga was mean as fuck. But
he was cool.
Hey, it was cool.
Yeah. Cool.
But at the same time, man, my boy Brandon, man, he didn't have his pops like that.
Yeah.
He had his mama there. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he had I think you had like your father figure, somewhat.
Yeah.
Kinda.
I mean, later on before I joined the military, so my mom ended up. That's how I actually got into the military.
Okay.
My mom ended up dating a drill sergeant when I was about a senior in high school.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Okay.
I didn't know he was in the military.
Yep. He was already on the recruitment. He was Dwayne Davis.
Okay.
That's his name, Sergeant Davis. He was a sergeant first class going to a master at the time.
Fact.
He was dating my mom when he was recruiting. Told my mom, hey, I think your son should join the military. I'm like, man, I'm not trying to hear all that. I'm trying to be X, Y, Z. A few months later, things took a dramatically turn. Some things happened. Friends end up dying, stuff like that, yada, yada, yada.
Facts.
So I'm like, hey, man, if this going on here, I felt like where I was at in my point of time, my life at that time, the streets was all right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I can navigate this and kind of move around X, Y, and Z, then I can go to Iraq. You know what I'm saying? So let a little while longer. I joined. To everybody that don't know, you got to take the ass valve.
Facts.
For me personally,
I barely made it.
I wasn't really trying to join, to be honest. So for me, when I first joined, take the ass valve. I don't know about y'all, how many times I took the ass valve?
3 times.
Okay, 3.
I took it 1, but
and I had to wait a few months.
So for me,
look, I'm so smart but slow at the same time. When they told me 91, I thought, okay, I made an A.
Quickly explain what that is.
So the ass valve is
it's an aptitude test.
It's an aptitude test. It gives you more than just one thing about it. It gives you more than something.
That gets you in the army. It gets you in the military.
The closest thing that I've seen to an ass valve test, and it's never known.
SAT?
ACT.
Well, I didn't do that. I didn't do nothing.
Me neither. I didn't
But
make that
the closest thing I seen to that on some level was an AT&T test. When I would try to work for AT&T, they give you aptitude tests as well. Okay. It might not be the full extent as an ass valve because the ass valve test is about roughly 3 hours. AT&T
stressful.
Aptitude test was probably 30 to 45 minutes. So it didn't have all the qualifications that to join, to serve, will have you take. But it's, to me, the closest thing that I took, a replica of an ass valve test.
I was so slow that I made a 91 on the ass valve my first time as a junior in high school. I thought I made an A.
That sounds like good to me. I mean,
I didn't know.
So
And my homeboy took it
I'm
after
at
me.
31.
My homeboy took me. He made a 40, and I was like, "Hold on, I'm at 91." And I was like, "What's going on?" So my thing is this:
Yeah.
I don't care about that test because I know for one thing, when I got to Korea and I met B.Ford, I saw what I saw in my pops.
You did.
A dude who did his job,
100%.
but he was real. He
100%.
was cool.
That's my guy.
And that's who I rather hang with.
Real
These-
talk,
all
bro.
these other brainiacs. You know what I'm talking about?
Facts,
My guy.
facts. Hey,
All
real
the-
talk.
For real.
My
I don't
guy.
care. I don't care how bad of a soldier you is. I don't care how much you know your
Facts.
job. I ain't kicking it with you after formation.
Facts, facts.
What you talking
Facts,
about? I'm sorry.
man.
But what
Hey,
you
no,
talking
real
about?
talk.
Yeah.
Real
What you
talk.
talking about?
Real talk.
I don't have no vet talk for nobody who don't know where I come from
Facts.
and don't know where I'm going.
Real vets, real stories.
And so that's
baby.
why I've always been connected to this man right
No,
here.
for sure.
God.
No, for sure, man. But the take you back to the ass valve. I know you say you did it 3, you did it 1.
Yeah.
Me personally, bro, when I first heard about the military and was talking, like I said, talking to my moms, they did end up getting married for a long time, 10 to 12, 15 years. So
Right.
he is my ex-pops or whatever. But at the time, bro, to be honest, I didn't want to go.
No, I feel you.
No, it took me 7 times.
Damn.
7.
I took the ass valve 7 times, bro.
No.
No. I actually probably took it 4 to 5. I was supposed to take it 7.
That nigga had to wait months.
I ain't
months,
never
bro.
heard that.
So I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to join, so I was gonna drunk high, whatever I could, not to pass the test. So the one time I went in there sober, I passed.
Yo,
And
I
when
need to
I
stop
I ain't
drinking.
never heard that like that.
I need to stop drinking.
and when I passed,
No, I'm kidding.
so we gonna take another break. 'Cause we need a bunch of breaks around this.
I ain't never heard that like that.
All right, everybody, we back again with Vet Talk, real vets, real stories. What we kind of left off at was what our life is like now. As I was explaining before, we took a small intermittent break. I took the ass bath 7 times because I really didn't want to join. At the end of the day, man, I took it 7 times. Didn't really want to join in the beginning. Best decision of my life. Can't speak for y'all, but one of the best decisions that I made in my life. Kind of turned me into the man who I am today. For is just keeping my head on straight, some discipline that I never had. Not falling to the wrong groups, not falling for the wrong shit. So, man, at this point, man, I can't really say. I mean, I can look at all the bad stuff and the good stuff. And to me, man, having y'all here at this point, almost 20 years later, military one of the best decisions I made in my life.
Amen.
So, yeah, man. So, I'm going to wrap it up with that. That's what my life is now. Just to kind of recap a little bit, I'm currently still working in IT. I work for a hospital. God is good. My family ain't hurting. We good, man. So, yeah, I'm blessed.
Amen.
Man.
Yes, sir. So, yeah, man. So, let's wrap it on up. Any last comments, conversations, anything somebody want to say? Ray?
I mean, like I said before, I'm in logistics right now, pretty much, and life is good, man.
Yes, sir.
I can't complain. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like I said, the military. I mean, I was kind of early like that, but I learned it from my grandmother about being like kind of neat and all this stuff. But which is why I kind of fell into the military, perfect like that. But as far as like, what I learned and everything, the discipline and all that, man, hey, I wouldn't give that up for nothing. You know what I mean? Like that's really like. Yeah, the meat and potatoes of who I am.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, I thank God for that.
Yes, sir.
So, good and bad.
What about you, Ty?
I'm one of those people that you probably gonna meet if you go to a foreign country.
See, I'm
I'm close to an early retirement,
Yes, sir.
and I've already done the math.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So I'll probably be over there when you get to Pieta,
I'm moving to
Colombia.
Thailand in about 5
when you
years.
get
What's
to-
up?
I'm about to say
Yeah.
Thailand,
Hey, you gonna be there? You gonna be there?
I don't know
Hey,
about Thailand yet. But
I need some protection.
Pieta, Colombia. We get to
Gotcha.
Atone Valle, Panama.
Hey.
You might see me. You get to Coronado, Panama. You might see me.
Slow
and-
down, Escobar.
Right.
Hey, for real.
Because
for real.
I ain't gonna lie, this is probably be another episode, but
Yes, sir.
your boy looking at
They overthrowing y'all's government. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
Your boy looking at being 100% disabled in the near future.
You
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
So, you know,
Hey, man,
hey, life is good.
I
Hey.
definitely plan on later on touching into the VA disability stuff like that. Cause
Yeah.
man, like kind of all of us, man, being vets and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure we all have our own VA stories. I do too. I'm
Amen.
currently going through it now,
Yeah,
ups and downs with it. But yeah, man, that could be a different time for a different subject. But at this time, man, let's go ahead and wrap it on up with Vet Talk, real vets, real stories. I appreciate y'all, everybody tuning in for the first episode, the very first episode of Vet Talk. Hey, man, let's get on out of here at ease.
Gang, gang. No, I'm kidding.
Who are?